Hello and welcome to the Farmer's Kitchen.
Outdoor kitchen.
Outdoor kitchen for now. This may change very shortly because we won't melt if it rains, but the cameras will. So we may get started out here. We may have to move all operations inside.
Wait a minute, I melt on pure sugar.
That's true.
So I'm gonna have to go in.
That. So today we're gonna smoke something. We haven't smoked anything in a long time. It's about time.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what kind of smoker you have. What you need to attain perfection in the smoking world is temperature, temperature, temperature,
Okay.
and time. That's it, and smoke, obviously. So if you've got something that produces smoke, temperature, and you got the time, you can smoke. It's very easy. We're gonna do some ribs. Now we've done ribs so many ways. I'm trying to think. We've done them in a crock pot, just like a little 2, 3, 4 hour deal.
Right.
We've done the 3-2-1 ribs. This is my go-to ribs when you got folks coming over and you just got to get them going. You know they're going to be here in 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah.
You want to get them rolling. This is my recipe for that. First of all, we're going to take that membrane off.
So we've already pulled it off this one. And I just kind of slide a knife under here. And usually if you get a paper towel, it makes it easier. Pull this whole
She
piece
is the
out.
queen of the membrane removal.
Is that what you call me?
Yep.
It should pull off.
There's one more little piece.
Yeah.
Paper towel kind of grabs it,
Yeah, because it's pretty slippery.
makes it easy,
There we
and
go.
boom, you are
We're done.
ready to roll. Now, do you remember me telling our wonderful viewing audience that anything you can do outdoors, you might do just as well indoors?
Yeah.
We might be proving that tonight. So anyway, I'm gonna get my favorite dry rub, whatever yours is, and I'm gonna really put this on there liberally. I really want that taste to get in. Now, pretty quickly, that's gonna soak in. And I'm gonna let these set for 15, 20 minutes. And that really lets it sink in. So you see how much I'm putting on there.
Lots.
And that's gonna set for 15, 20 minutes. Then we're gonna throw that on at 225. Now let's talk about this, 225, that's low and slow. We're gonna let those go for at least 3 hours. Now, this is a very, very typical recipe. And from there, we'll show you a few secrets, but it's pretty cut and dry.
I like
These
cut
are
and dry.
just basic ribs. And we're gonna show you that you can do this show inside on a back porch, covered back porch, just as easily as you could inside. I'm so sad. Look,
Yeah.
we had the fire
gonna
going.
rain.
Everything's ready. It is raining. Those sheep are happy.
Yeah, they are.
No, let's take this operation inside. Planned on doing everything outside today. Of course, it rained and it's still raining a little bit, but we brought the smoker on the back porch. 3 hours at 225. These are the most basic ribs recipe that I could possibly come up with. So let's see what it looks like after 3 hours at 225 degrees. Not too shabby, huh? Now what we're gonna do. So we're gonna pull these off, go directly to the foil. Those are some big, thick ribs. Then we're gonna brush on, put a lot of our favorite barbecue sauce on here. Now, something that I saw somebody do years ago before it was cool to do, this just gives it a nice, creamy, salty taste. Just a couple pieces of butter here and there. Turn those back over. Just a little bit more. Plenty of barbecue sauce on here. And then again, across the top, butter, 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 butter. Mr. Farmer, if you'll wrap that up for me. Now again, these are probably the most basic recipe I can come up with. And you're letting your smoker do the work, you set the temperature, walk away. Got other things going on, got to work on the farm. Just crank that over. Now you want your internal temperature to be about 160. So we're gonna seal that up, let it go for another hour. And then I'm probably gonna check them at that point. I'm gonna check to see what the internal temperature is too. If we're getting around 160, I may take that out, put a little more barbecue sauce on it, seal it back up for just a little while, let that glaze over, bring that out, and we got something good. All right, now look at this. I like to use a bread knife. And look at that.
Wow,
look how
that's
tender,
delish.
look how moist. That is just exactly what you want. We're messing our plate up, but Ms. Farmer,
Should I get the first
I know you're
bite?
starving.
Wow.
Now look at that. That's exactly. Now look at this. You got your smoke, pink color there. We were up to temperature. Everything's just like, look at the glaze. It's just
That's
like
so
you want
good. Isn't that good? That's
It's
delicious.
moist.
Hey, that was mine. Very good.
I want you to look how moist that still is. The perfect pink coloring from the smoke.